Like this video, humans, and subscribe. Magneto forms the Brotherhood of Mutants to combat anti-mutant sentiment, but the organization turns into a family matter when he recruits his twin superpowered children, Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch, to help him carry out his terrorizing agenda. Hey, what's up everyone? Marvel Cisco here with another action figure review of the Marvel Comics 80th Anniversary Marvel Legends Family Matters 3-pack Quicksilver, Magneto, and Scarlet Witch. Getting into the articulation for Quicksilver, the only real difference between this one and the other figures is that he comes with butterfly joints. So, as you expect, he's able to look down, look up, 360 degrees on the head, butterfly joints, bicep swivel, double elbow bend, wrist hinge, wrist swivel, ab crunch. He has a hip swivel, thigh swivel, double knee bend, calf swivel. His foot can go that far down and that far up, and his legs can go that far out, that far up, and doesn't really go that far back at all. So, and then, alright, so taking a closer look at Quicksilver, I think this is a modified Peter Parker head sculpt. They made a few changes, but that's what it looks like. As far as QC issues, the only thing I see is the paint. It could have been sharper, but other than that, he's perfectly fine. Let's see if I can get in the stand again. Put him over here. Okay, now for Magneto. So the issue with this one, as far as the articulation, is that the cape hinders him from moving his arms upward or having the ability to, go back. So that's the only issue as far as the articulation, but it's the same articulation that you would expect, So you would get like a bicep swivel, double elbow bend, wrist hinge, wrist swivel, ab crunch. His head can go 360 degrees. It can go that far down and that far up. And then he has a hip swivel, thigh swivel, double knee bend. Does he have a calf? Yep, he has a calf swivel. His foot can go that far down, that far up. His legs can go that outward. It can go that far up. And then the cape hinders it from going back. Now for QC issues, I really don't see any at all with him. So he's a perfectly fine figure. It's just his cape will hinder some movements whenever you're posing him. Finally, let's take a look at the Scarlet Witch. So she has the same articulation as other Marvel Legends female figures. The only thing is her hair will hinder her from looking up and looking down. Her arms can go that far up. Single elbow bend. She does have a wrist hinge and swivel. Diaphragm joint. Thigh swivel, double knee bend. She can move her foot that far down and that far up. And then her legs can go that far out, that far up. And the cape will hinder her from moving her legs back. So as far as QC issues with her, I don't see any. Her head sculpt is really superb, in my opinion. Take a closer look. Yeah, she looks pretty good. This is more of a younger, classic version of the Scarlet Witch. So to get an overview of her front profile, her side, the back, and then the other side again. Let's do that with Magneto as well. Side, back, and then side again. And there's the front. Let me go ahead and change out the head sculpts. As well as the hands. Oh, that's tight. There we go. All right, so there's Magneto with his crazy face and his power hands. Let me put on his effects, see if that work out. Oh, there we go. All right, there he is looking all crazy. Okay, there we go. Then Quicksilver, change out his hands. Whoa. There he is with his fast-moving hands. Yeah. So here's a quick look with the other Brotherhood of Mutants, Mystique and Sabretooth. I was going to put Sauron in there with them, but I found out that Sauron's missing the connecting piece in here. As you can see on this side, it's not on this side, so I'm going to have to order one from eBay. Hopefully I can get them at a decent price. For comparison, here's the Hulk. Here's a quick comparison with a Power Ranger. Now in SH Figuarts Ryu. Here's a Kenner style Vasquez. Here's out of curiosity, a Scorpion Alien. Overall, I really like this 3-pack. They do have their limitations, but they will definitely fill in some spots in your collection. All we need now is Pyro, Destiny, and Avalanche, as well as the Blob and Toad. Let me know what you think about these figures in the comments below. This is Marvelous Cisco signing off. As always, stay marvelous.